Minnesota State University Moorhead, the Dragons Digital Network, Dragon Athletics, and Go Team Productions presents Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragon Basketball. You know what? We're going to change it up a little bit. The men are going to go first here this afternoon against Minot State. Today's games are presented by the Microtel. Small crowd here, snow on the way. Grab a cup of hot chocolate and enjoy. And good Saturday afternoon to you. And welcome to Nemsicall and Moorhead. My name is Steve DeStacio. It's my privilege to be with you alongside my friend Jared Bledsoe, who's going to bring it here this afternoon. I expect, we always talk about Dragons in Northern State. I think this has turned into that, Jared. This is a 7-1 Minot State team that's good under a good coach, Matt Merkin, and the Dragons still trying to find their footing at 6-5.
Yes, this will be a huge test for them as you talk about the NSIC play.
You know, they beat the Northern State. We saw that a week and a half ago, 75-65, and that energy, enthusiasm. I watched the game against the University of Mary on Thursday, and they really just couldn't find their footing. What are you looking for early as this Dragon team knows they got to start putting up W's?
Obviously, you talk about a Dane Zimmer. He can get a double-double for you, maybe get a touch inside, get a high percentage shot. And obviously, if the shots are falling from outside, it'll allow the Dragons to get off to a good start. Minot
State here playing in front of a crowd here in Moorhead. They're not used to winning here. You expect a lot of things from them early on?
Yes, as you mentioned, 7-1. Obviously, they're hitting on all cylinders right now early in the season. Again, a big test for the Dragons this afternoon.
All right, let's take a look at a couple of key folks in this afternoon's game as we look at our players to watch. Cameron Dunphy and a guy, Bryce Ersfeld, who just scored his 1,000th point.
Yeah, congratulations to Bryce. As you mentioned, hitting 1,000 points, shooting close to 49% from the field, can definitely get it done. Perfect from the free throw line. As we mentioned, he's a bloodhound on the ball. We talk about defending, but Duffy, not to be outdone, can definitely knock down shots too.
Player comparison presented by Matt Buss. Let's take a look at our two coaches. There is Matt Merkin. I've always liked this guy. He's in his 12th season, his 10th at Minot State, as they are looking to do what they did a couple of years ago, and that was to win 20 games, maybe head to a national playoff. There's Chad Walthall. I'm curious, the coaches presented by BSN, keep this in the locker for the next half an hour or so until hopefully I get the opportunity to talk to Chad Walthall, because I've been talking to him this year. He's always used the word identity. I'd love to know what he thinks this identity is of this team. We're going to find out. Starting right about now, the Dragons are in their whites, Minot State in their greens.
Yes, I love the fact that Coach is looking for an identity for his team. As you talk about this Dragon team, as they come out 4 out, 1 in, Earthfield misses the first jump shot of the game. Dragons come out matched up man-to-man.
There's the Minot State starters. Max Cody is somebody to watch wearing number 5, and there's Dunphy, Melvin Newbern couldn't get it done. Starters presented by Brandfolk. There are the Dragon starters.
Beavers matched up man-to-man, looking to extend that ball pressure.
Baumgartner from deep. Lorenzo McGee grabs the rebound. There's Ersfeld. A Beaver, what would it be, a paw, a claw? Might have gotten just a piece of that. One thing to note, Jared, Jaden Stanley Williams for the Dragons, wearing number 10, did not play on Wednesday night or Thursday night. He's been bothered by a little foot injury. He does have pins in his foot, but he's obviously giving it a go this afternoon.
That's good to know, as young man definitely can get going for the Dragons. Ersfeld tries another jump shot, no good. Be interesting to see, like we talked about, getting Dane Zimmer involved early, get him a touch low post, as he appears to have a size advantage inside.
Here's Cody. He's dangerous and he's good.
Yes, he is. If he gets that step going, he can definitely get going.
Max Cody shooting 47% from the field. He's averaging 10.5 points per game. 2-0 Minot State.
McGee. Nice big time move there by McGee. We just talked about size advantage. McGee can definitely get it done on the block at 6'5".
You know what I like early, Jared?
The energy. Oh, man, it's loud already. As you mentioned, you love having a football team.
Oh! There's a turnover, and the football team's going to like that.
Yeah, again, we talk about Dragon identity. You can apply ball pressure and become a defensive team. It definitely can spark your offense. See if the Dragons can capitalize off that miscue.
Baumgartner. Boy, Jaden Stanley Williams almost elevated. Lorenzo McGee does elevate, and it's 2-2. Remains 2-2. Melvin Newbern. Number 0 is Cody Dwyer. They go to Newbern again. He'll score.
On the block there by Newbern.
Melvin Newbern makes it 4-2. Minot State. These guys are 7-1. Their only loss was the NSIC home opener against the University of Mary, who just took care of the Dragons. So Mary off to a 2-0 start. Jaden Stanley Williams. That ball might have gotten tipped also.
Both teams looking to execute some high screen and roll to create a mismatch, guard to post mismatch. Beavers can execute down here as the Dragons continue to try to extend that defense. Not able to hit in the face of Bowl as he knocks down the first 3 of the ball game.
Ben Bowl out of Minot. Out of Bishop Ryan High School, hits the DP, and it's 7-2. Baumgartner finds a posting McGee. McGee and Cody.
Nice find inside.
Zimmer blocked by Newbern. Here comes Minot State. Dunphy from 3. And Chad Walthall, yeah, he needs a timeout. 15:50 remaining. First half, it's already 10-2 Minot State.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
If you or someone you know is heading to the Fargo-Moorhead area for vacation, shopping, or anything, stay at the Microtel in Moorhead. The Microtel has a great location, close to all your amenities you need to relax and recharge. Free Wi-Fi, great breakfast, and ask for MSUM rates at the best price possible. The Microtel Inn and Suites in Moorhead. Here's a whistle. Gador Clef is in for the Dragons. Jesse Berg, Gabe Myron, all in for the Dragons, who have started off cold shooting.
Extremely cold, a little over 12% so far, 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from that 3-point line. Again, I'm sure they put Quest in to possibly get the offense sparked.
Here goes Myron. This guy has brought energy all season long. He is banging his way inside.
Strong move there inside by Myron. And as you mentioned, he can get going as well for the Dragons. Very athletic guard, not afraid to attack the basket.
Myron the rebound. Baumgartner from deep, no.
Dunphy knocks down yet another 3 for Minot State.
13-4. Jesse Berg from long, won't go.
Dragons able to knock down that long ball, and that's something we talked about in the pregame. If they're able to knock down the threes, the Minot State Beavers get another transition basket.
15-4. Ersfeld was out of bounds, right in front of us. We hit the media timeout. Probably the best thing for the Dragons right now. It is all Minot State here early as we stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
15-4 is our score. Let's take a look at the NSIC standings. It is early. They're presented by Sodexo. Duluth, we mentioned the University of Mary. Wait till you see these guys. I got to see them twice last weekend. And then Thursday night when they played the Dragons, as they were here beating Winona and the University of Sioux Falls, or splitting against those two. So they're a good team. Minot State, they're good. Dragons, good. This is going to be competitive all year long.
I agree. We see right away that Minot State not afraid to get after it. This 11-point lead.
(15-4). Minot State. Max Cody, the Aussie, being serenaded. Football team's telling him where he's from. He loves it. Ben Bowl.
5-out set here for Minot, looking to execute a lot of screen and roll action. Great spacing. Nice fake there by Cave.
And then he saw Jesse Berg, and I think he got nervous.
He did, and that's the beauty of having a 6'10" post inside. When you talk about an intimidation factor.
Jacob Benninga knocks that out. Benninga, 5'10" freshman. Again, these classes. It's not like when you played. When you played, it was freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Now they've got 6th-year, medically red-shirted freshmen. Jackson Gunville finding Cody Dwyer, and I think he walked.
Solid defensive possession there by the Dragons. Again, looking to capitalize here. Get this lead under double figures.
Minot State 6 of 9 so far, perfect 3 for 3 from downtown. The Dragons just 2 of 11. They have missed all 4 of their 3-point tries. This is Gador Queff, and he gets blocked out of bounds by Cody Dwyer. He's a 6th-year player for Minot. That guy scored 10-plus points in his final 9 games last year. Trevor Kaiser.
Nice move there by Kaiser.
Can't finish. So Kaiser will head to the free throw line. Let's watch his move. Break it down for me.
Nice little rip through, jump stop, powers up, not able to get the layup, but able to get an opportunity to get to it. And obviously, you talk about Kaiser, very familiar with playing against Minot State as well, as he played most of his college career at University of Mary.
(15-6). Minot State on top.
Dragons looking to extend that ball pressure. You see Benninga picking up right away at half court.
Cody working on Gador Queff. Cody will shoot it from anywhere. 9 on the shot clock. No. Wide left, and I think that extension of the Dragons defense. Tell me about it.
I agree. Obviously, they switched that, but the Dragons able to still sit down in the defensive stance and come away with a stop.
What is the object of that?
Obviously, you want to not give away open shots. You mentioned that the Beavers are 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Obviously, extending that pressure, taking the Beavers off of that three-point line.
Quaff.
Look at Quaff stay with the play there.
It was against Mayville State in the first half. Gador Queth just said, I'm going to the basket every time. You can't stop me. And they didn't. He made 5 of 6 shots coming down the stretch in the first half to fend off a Mayville State run. Eventually, the Dragons won. It was a lot of Gador Queth. That three-pointer goes for Eli Cave. That guy's shooting 50% from long range. It's 18-8 as both teams look like they found their footing. Minot found theirs earlier.
And that's one of the reasons the Dragons have to continue to extend that defense. You talk about Cave shooting 50% from behind the three-point line. See Benninga getting to the cup. Love to see more plays like that out of the Dragons. But they gotta find the shooters. They're not 4 or 5 from behind the three-point line.
Myron defensively on Gunville, sticking to him. There, Gunville gets loose, no.
Offensive rebound there by Cave.
Cave's out of St. Paul. Rolling all the way in with the left hand, that's
Left
sick.
And finish. No gather, cuffed it off the glass with a nice finish there. Nice move by Cave, showing his versatility. Double team there on Kaiser. On Myron, excuse me. Look at Cody get in there from a guard position.
Another three, no. Benninga right there. Minot State gets back. 10:55 remaining first half. Minot State up by 10. They led 2-0. It was 2-2, and now it's been Minot State ever since. That will not count. In the NBA, it would have. Ben Bowl gets whistled for the foul. Minot State has been whistled for all 3 fouls in this game, including Melvin Newbern, who's been whistled for 2.
Early on in the season, we talked about the depth of the Dragons, but when you look at this Minot State team, they got 6 players coming in averaging more than 9 points. So it'll be interesting to see if the Dragons are able to find the shooters.
Lorenzo McGee couldn't fight his way inside. Kaiser, now. That running one-hander is such a tough shot, and non-basketball playing people like me understand that. Why is it? Is it depth perception on the shot?
It's depth perception, balance. Obviously, there has to be a level of creativity involved in that as well. So I agree with you. Tough shot. If you're a young player out there, you definitely want to continue to practice it because it's a hard shot to contest as well.
You better go to the next level basketball academy to figure out how to do it. Benninga switched hands in midair.
Finish there by Benninga. And that's what you love to see. You mentioned second-year freshman. He's familiar with this Beaver program as well.
Football team is now occupying the southeast bleachers. 33, Sam Ulrich, a veteran, not wearing his goggles for the first time. Out of Woodstock, Illinois, Melvin Newbern. Rejected by McGee.
Defense there by McGee.
Here's Kaiser.
Size advantage in here for Williams. Shot there by Dane. Able to finish.
Zimmer couldn't finish. Newbern, the rebound, playing with 2 fouls.
Nice defense.
And there's an Ulrich foul.
Stat does not mention in the stat sheet is a deflection, and you love to see that. Shows that the team or the players are active.
We have immediate timeout, 9:05 remaining first half. Minot State still up by 10.
To Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn and Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
Foul is on Broadus, Harrison Broadus, his first, team's second. Alec Rosner will check in for Beaupre, so just a few seconds for Dustin Beaupre on the floor.
Yeah, Rosner just gets a drink of water and catches breath, and he's back.
From your time in coaching, is that kind of you take their idea and say you just need like 5 seconds to come off the floor?
Some of the guys that are so important to your team, especially in a game like this, you take their judgment that's all they need and send them back.
King misses the three, and you get a rebound by Thedford. And now up court is Anderson.
A little Winona State, Minnesota State Mankato as they tipped off at 1:30, just like I like this early start, right? Yeah. Go home, get something done, got the rest of the day.
What do you got to love to get done in the day?
Well, I'm going to call a women's game. I hope you're going to be here for that.
Plan on it.
All right. And then I'm going to watch a little college football tonight.
Okay, there you go.
Right? My wife's rolling out some lefse with a friend of hers. She's occupied baking cookies tomorrow. That's what she does.
Great hustle there by the Dragons. Look at Zimmer. See if the Dragons can capitalize in this transition. Short there.
Dragons are 0 for their first 6.
Interestingly enough, 10 of the Dragons' 12 points have come from the bench, so it'll be interesting to see if the Dragons starters can get going.
Lorenzo McGee, the only Dragon starter who scored. Newbern again.
Off left hand finish there inside by Newbern.
I like him. Tell me about his game.
Again, patience. He didn't rush it, just kind of see where the defense was playing him and adjusted and got a bucket inside.
Benninga.
Could Dane fly in for the offensive rebound.
Who'd they get? They get Kaiser, or did they get Gunville? They got Gunville. That's Gunville's second foul. Okay, pardon my mistake earlier. Melvin Newbern is playing with 1 foul. That was Gunville's second. Minot State has been whistled for all 5 fouls here in the first half. Ersfeld to inbound.
I like this idea of trying to get Dane a touch inside. And that's got to be a strong move, absorbing the contact. We talked about this. Get this young man a touch early.
We don't nickname very often. That's the Big D.
That's Big D?
That's
okay.
Big D. That's what his friends say. So you know what? He's Big D. Uh-oh. Big D just let Cody Dwyer behind him. 26-14. Lorenzo McGee, he'll usually win that matchup on Cody. And they're just missing. They're getting good shots, aren't they?
Yeah, quality shots, again, just not falling, but it has to happen on the defensive end as the Beavers get another easy basket inside by Dwyer.
Why are their baskets coming easy?
Just great position there by Dwyer, anticipating that the defense wasn't going to play solid, and you see there, Dragons being scrappy. This is Newbern. Tough transition, move there inside, not able to finish, but again, the Beavers are being very scrappy and active so far this first half. Watch here, little Euro action there out of Newbern.
Jaden Stanley Williams just got whacked with the Dragons' first foul. The lefty, Newbern.
A special place in my heart for lefties, man. You know that, right?
No.
No?
Elaborate. You like Phil Mickelson?
I do.
So do I.
I'm a lefty.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, but then why would you?
I just wanted to hear you say
Oh, you
it.
want to hear me say
Yeah. You're the expert. You're the left-handed expert. I'm just play-by-play guy. 30-14. I knew you, lefty. Quest. Just won't go. Again, a good shot. Now Lorenzo McGee just gets hit upside the head.
Love the second effort there out of the Dragons, though. They are crashing the offensive boards. You'd like to see him go straight up, but you see the scrappiness there out of McGee, trying to get going. Again, we often talk about shooters. If they can see that ball go to the net, the free throw line, maybe that could get the confidence going. And sometimes it even sparks a little more energy on the defensive end as well.
Dwyer grabs the rebound. It's 30-15. Minot State on top with 6:10 remaining here in the first half. Cameron Dunphy, a little one-on-one with Lorenzo McGee. This guy will shoot it from anywhere in the gym.
Nice pass.
And he'll alley-oop it.
Cody. You often talk about things you can't coach. That was chemistry. These two, you know, they played together. A little screen and roll action, put it right high where Dwyer could catch it and finish with the left hand, and an opportunity to get another point here at the stripe. Misses.
Dragons out scrapped for the rebound. 5:45 remaining in the first half. It's all Minot State. They're shooting 65% from the floor. The Dragons are 6 of 25. This is Queth. I hope the door's okay. He went down a little funny.
He got up. Saw him trying to attack from the baseline. Shot fake.
Max Cody is asking our third official, David Drexler, just because there's an ice cube on the floor doesn't mean there's a foul. Maybe their legs got tangled, maybe he fouled. I don't know. Queth at the line for a 1-and-1. Gador is a good free throw shooter. 13 of 14 with that make. He'll hit a pair. Myron will come in. Lorenzo McGee will sit down. This is the first game these guys have played. They didn't play last year because of the pandemic. They haven't played since late February of 2020. In 2019, in the previous 2 years, the Dragons swept Minot State. So they're on a roll against the Beavers. I think this is a bird foul. Veteran Northern Sun official and all-around good guy Mike Gullingsrud blows the whistle, and Eli Cave will head to the free throw line for 2.
Cave, another lefty, knocking down that first free throw.
Play Midco Trivia on the Dragons app. Earn reward points for correct answers and enter to win a 32-inch Samsung Smart TV. The drawing will be every week of home Dragon basketball. All you have to do is play Midco Trivia on your Dragons app. Steve DeStacio, Jared Bledsoe with you from Alex Nemzik. Paul in Moorhead. Queth switched hands and used the hoop as a shield.
Yes, excellent footwork there by Queth. That left hand finish inside. Dragons will need more of that as we talk about bench production. Great defense there. Great defense there by Myron and Scrappy. And we talked about both teams, great energy so far. It's anticipated well, rips it away.
Myron was just a little too strong on the baseline. Free throws upcoming, 4:45 left. First half, Dragons trying to chip into this lead. Hey, Courtyard by Marriott Fan Cam. The Courtyard by Marriott is a refreshing hotel located in Moorhead, just minutes from downtown Fargo. There's local colleges, shopping centers, and restaurants. Those some of the crazies? Yeah, that's them. I don't know what's in the water today. They were pretty excited here at 1:30 in the afternoon.
What's in the water?
Myron, front end of the 1-and-1 goes. There's Chad Walthall. We'll try to get a word with him at halftime.
Nice job by Myron, knocking down those free throws. Again, it's going to happen on the defensive end. We talk about a high percentage thus far the Beavers have been shooting.
33-21 with 4:35 remaining here in half number one for Moorhead. Cody got a step on McGee. Now he's picked up by Benninga. Ulrich with the left hand goes Eli Cave. He has 8.
He is a matchup nightmare so far. I mean, 6'7". We saw him knock down the 3. They could create off the bounce and a nice little soft touch inside. They end up double teaming him.
You see Berg. Berg would usually shoot that. Another missed 3. That was Quet. Cameron Dunphy.
Cave again. Oh, goaltending there.
Simon Sem and Dane Zimmer come in. Let's watch this again. I thought that was close. No?
I agree with you. I mean, maybe it hit the backboard first, but
I
have a tough angle.
I don't know.
They have a tough angle. Obviously, the officials have a better angle.
Of course. Simon Sem in, number 13. It's Lorenzo McGee. Bouncing on the wing, Myron and Benninga. Benninga fouled by Dunphy.
Tell you what, Minot State has done a solid job double teaming anytime the ball goes into the post. There's more than 2 dribbles. They're putting 2 guys on the post, so the Dragons will have to do a solid job of locating where they're doubling off of to get a shot.
Front end of the 1-and-1 does not go. 37-21, 3:20 left first half. Game 3, 22-game Northern Sun season. First of 2 against Minot State. These two will reunite.
Nice find there by Cody.
In Minot to finish the season. It is 39-21. 3 minutes remaining here in half number 1. McGee on target but short. Here comes Cody.
Again, Minot going back to that screen and roll action. Blocking call there on Benninga.
Jacobs first, 14 foul. And they're going to say that was of the non-shooting variety. This Minot State team beat Northern State in Aberdeen Thursday night. To get to 7-1. McGee didn't want to shoot it. Do you think the Dragons are not shooting threes because they have not seen a free throw or a three go through the hoop? Here's Cody with a steal. Max Cody on the run.
Nice find there, setting each other up for success. Cody again to Cave for the slam dunk.
Cave call. It's a 20-point Minot State lead. New Minot State was good. Did not see this coming as Baumgartner just got hit in the face. McGee. I'm surprised they didn't start it earlier. It looked like Baumgartner got hit on the bridge of the nose. Here comes the cave call. Cody, it's fun being tall, isn't it?
Great transition basketball there by the Beavers.
Yeah, Baumgartner just ran straight to the locker room, obviously in discomfort. Ersfeld's back in. It's 41-23. We have 94 seconds remaining. Here in the first half, dominated by Minot State.
Yeah, Dragons looking to extend that pressure even further, going full court, but Minot State handles it with ease.
Good defense by Sem.
Dragons looking to run here.
In Lorenzo's defense, I thought Cody bumped him. And then he gets out of bounds. Bump, love tap. Good play by Cody.
Right. And again, good teams, good players adjust to the officiating. Obviously, a little more physical play with no call there.
And I understand that, Jared. There's 1 minute remaining here in the first half. I understand that. You also look up and see the fouls. 9-4.
Yeah.
Maybe that Benega call, if it was 9-4 the other way, maybe the call would have gone the other way.
Yes. Ulrich knocks down yet another three-pointer for the Beavers. Again, if you're the Dragons, maybe try to get in touch inside to Dane Zimmer. Let's drive. Dane able to come away with the offensive rebound and draw a foul there. Love to see Kaiser be aggressive off the bounce.
Cave the foul. Zimmer to the free throw line for 2. This is a double bonus. Dane hits. Use promo code DRAGONS35 at any Fargo Moorhead Papa John's location to get 35% off of your order. Papa John's, the official pie of MSU Moorhead Dragons. Minot State can play for the final shot, up 19. Max Cody. Here goes Cody. And a foul, 80 feet from the basket.
Dragons are in the bonus.
Double bonus.
Yes.
They got Ulrich. That's just a no-no. Maybe one of the few mistakes Minot State has made here in this first half.
Yes, I would agree with you there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is free points for the Dragons. I mean, unless they were going to make something from half court.
Free as they're going to come, and obviously talk about a momentum going into the half. Obviously the Beavers are still up, but this could be a positive sign for the Dragons going in, seeing the ball go through the basket as he misses the second.
44-26 is your halftime score. The Dragons trailing by 18. We are going to get Chad Walthall here in just a moment. Coach, are you with us? Obviously things didn't go your way in the first half. Do you think your team got good shots, got good looks in the first half?
Well, I mean, the first 10 minutes of the game, I mean, we were just settling for jump shots, you know, and then we started getting the ball in the post, some good things happened, but I don't know, we're just not very sharp, so, you know, it shocks me that we played that way, but give Minot credit too, they played a great half.
Where do you start in half number 2? What's the message in the locker room?
Take a deep breath, have some poise. I mean, we're running around with our heads cut off, and we don't resemble anything to the team I've been coaching. So, you know, there's nothing much I can say. I mean, I think that we're not playing with any poise on either end. I mean, we're just running around and don't look like we know what we're doing, and that's on me too. So we'll see. We're 18 down, so we'll fight. We'll see if we can make a run.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Good, Coach.
Dragon head coach Chad Walthall. 44-26, Minot State leads it. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon men's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Better starts with convenience. Better starts with trust. You can trust that your pre-approval is guaranteed on closing day, which is one less thing to worry about. Better starts with saving you money. No ATM fees and no minimum balances mean how you spend your money is up to you. Because at Gate City Bank, better starts with you. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Today's live coverage on the Dragons Digital Network is brought to you by our broadcast partners, Bell Bank, Brandfolk, BSN Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Bite Speed, Herbert and Gerberts, Inforum, Gate City Bank, Matt Buss, Microtel, Midco, Papa John's, Pepsi, Richards Transportation, Sanford Health, Shields, Shucks Bus Service, State Farm Agent David Eggers, WDAY, the NSIC, and Minnesota State University Moorhead. After years of planning, pandemics, and postponements, Dragon student athletes finally got to see their new weight room for the first time. Leading the charge, Dragon alum and current head strength and conditioning coach, Phil Herkenhoff.
Extremely exciting. It's something that, obviously, when I played here, I wanted a new weight room, and we just have a huge space. So to have it completely redone is truly amazing. And then to see their faces, too, once I got in the room, is just like, they deserve this type of thing. So it makes me feel excited for them. I still am excited, and words can't explain it sometimes.
It was super cool. It's been a work in progress for a while. There's been a lot of talk for a few years, and to finally see it in person and finish is really cool to see.
It was so cool. I mean, seeing the change from what was in here previously, you know, the old wood floors just covered by those black mats, the old racks, the combination of, you know, the just combination of everything that was in here that was accumulated over the years to all brand new everything. It's incredible. And that turf, that's nice.
My favorite thing in here, it's got to be the red turf. The red turf matching the red end zones on Shields Field. I think it's really a neat factor in there. There's so much other stuff in there that's so cool. The dumbbells with the Dragon logo on it. The subtle dragons throughout the place that I think is just the added bonus for me.
Probably the turf, just to have that. Not a lot of weight rooms have that. It's kind of something up and coming, and just to have that and how pronounced it is in this room, it stands out, and I think the athletes are excited for it too.
Yes, the turf and the whole room is very, very nice now that it's all finished, but the process began years ago, a whole strength staff ago, in fact. But now, with the help of some amazing donors, someday is today for the Dragons.
The process started way back in 2017 when at that time our strength and conditioning coach Travis Anderson was here. And the idea, we started the conversation of how can we upgrade this weight room? What's the best way to do it? And we started the conversations, we started exploring options. Coach Anderson went to a lot of different weight rooms trying to figure out what would be the ideal weight room with the square foot that we have and with the footprint. Started the process. Our good friends at Sanford Health bought into the dream early on, and they jumped on board and made a lead gift to this project. We've had numerous other donors along the way who've come along our side and said, hey, we want to make this happen for your student athletes. We want to make this happen for future student athletes.
Truly amazing process. Not many strength coaches get to, develop their own weight room, and I was given that opportunity, and I'm truly blessed for that opportunity to, come here with the new position and be able, administration saying like, go ahead, this is your room, do what you want with it, and obviously still talking with Coach Anderson on the space that we had, and he was here for multiple years and how things flowed, and I wanted his opinion on things, and then just kind of putting my stamp on it as well as, kind of how I set it up and what I feel is going to flow best for my programs and how I do things and how my staff does things.
Renovating one room may not seem like a big deal, but this one room is the only space every student athlete uses. One room that can elevate all sports at the same time. One room that will excite recruits, grow athletes, and could even change the culture of Dragon Athletics.
Without a doubt, this is one room that every student athlete uses throughout their time here as a Dragon athlete. And they're going to get faster, stronger, bigger, and this is a room that's going to help them do that. And the equipment in here is state-of-the-art, is the top of the line, is the equipment that will transform our student athletes to the next level.
I think just the culture is going to change a little bit. Having like that new renovated weight room is going to really add a lot to Dragon Athletics.
I always said that my favorite room on campus is the weight room because that's where all the work is put in. I mean, yes, you have your practice times, but when I came here for football, everything was you spend the most time with the strength coach. Even with track, we spend more time with our strength coaches than we do with our event group coach. So this is where a lot of the work is done, and so this is just going to make it. I mean, we're going. One of the other throwers said, "I'm going to enjoy coming to lift just because of the space now, and seeing all this new equipment that we get to use, all the new tools that the coaches are going to have at their disposal makes me both incredibly nervous and very excited because it's going to get interesting with some of the new stuff they're going to be able to do."
The end goal was being able to impact our current student athletes and impact future student athletes, and without a doubt, we hit it right on the head.
Heading to Fargo-Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn & Suites. It's conveniently located just off A Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
More exciting way to end.
For over 100 years, we have been here to connect you, entertain you, inform you. Our world may change, but we are always here. Then, now, and tomorrow.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and there's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
44-26. Welcome back to Nemza Call. Steve DeStacio, Jared Bledsoe. We have some first half highlights, and a lot of them are going to feature guys in green. Minot State leading the Dragons here on the men's side. This is our player to watch, Cameron Dunphy from deep. That put Minot State up, and they didn't look back. Jacob Benninga, I know you like that finish.
Love tough finishes inside by the guards.
You like this then? Is that a tough finish? That's Newburn.
Newburn's been impressive.
Yeah, this Cody Dwyer inside, working on Dane Zimmer. I think that's what's upsetting Chad right there, a little soft D. Clef, tough finish inside. And then this is what we call an exclamation point. Eli Cave bringing it down, 44-26. First half highlights presented by Midco.
Obviously what's blaring that Minot State's knocking down shots, shooting close to 46% from the field, scorching hot from behind the three-point line. But the Dragons got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. We'll talk about that a little later. Getting it done at the free throw line, solid value in the basketball. Obviously only 3 turnovers for the Dragons, 4 turnovers for the Beavers. So it'll be interesting to see the halftime adjustments.
Game summary presented by Papa John's. Back with more after this. 44-26, Minot State on top.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. It's the greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
44-26. Minot State on top. Look around the league. We looked in on the Winona State, Minnesota State, Mankato. Upper Iowa on top early. There are other games being played later this afternoon. Let's look around. There we go. Augustana Southwest, Mary Northern, Wayne State, Sioux Falls all playing this afternoon. Richards Transportation provides our look around the league. Bell Bank is our upcoming schedule. Dragons on the road next weekend at Bemidji, at Crookston. We're back here in 2 weeks against St. Cloud State. Steve and Jared, and this is the guy right here, Jared, with our bullets.
The bullets.
Go.
Got to go low. Dragons need to get the post touches going. As you talk about, you got a football player coming through. 16 points, 16 of the 26 points in the paint for the Dragons. Interior defense, this is something I'm sure was mentioned at halftime. 22 points in the paint. And you talk about emptying the tank, the Dragons should just leave it all on the floor the second half.
44-26 here at the half as we start the second half. Minot State has not trailed this game.
Interestingly enough, the Dragons come out in a 2-3 defense, 2-3 zone, a little more active as we saw 2 deflections on that first possession.
That wasn't a football play. That was Grady Bresnahan. That guy just exited with a few receiving records in his 6 years at MSUM. Three. Couldn't do anything else defensively. Ben Bowl with the big blast.
Minot State answering the bell with that three-pointer. Right away, get the second half started.
Sem and Zimmer. Baumgartner. McGee.
In and out there by McGee.
I know they settled for a jump shot, like Chad Walthall said at halftime, but I mean, that's an open look from three.
I agree.
That's a good shot.
I agree. As you talk about MSUM's halftime discussion, obviously Minot State looked at the stat sheet and said the Dragons were 0 for 7, now 0 for 8 from the 3. Let's not allow them to continue to attack the basket as Baumgartner draws the foul.
I mean, this Dragon team came in shooting 38% from three. It's not great. It's not bad, right? They're just not falling here in the first half, but I thought their looks were good. They didn't force anything. I understand Chad Walthall's frustration.
Absolutely.
But I thought, you know, McGee, you get that three, you take it. He misses, that's part of the game, right?
Baumgartner gets that friendly roll. Again, talk about scores. Baumgartner having that 32-point outing early in the season. It's 2 to go there. Maybe that can get his game going. The Dragons pick up full court. Ersfeld applying pressure.
His first 2. Baumgartner, nothing in the first half. Ersfeld, nothing in the first half. Max Cody, only 2. It was a lot of Eli Cave. Here's Cody Dwyer underneath.
Dragons sticking with this 2-3 defense. Great rebound there by
There's
Simon
your interior
Sim.
defense. Go ahead, Jared.
Yes, we talk about interior defense. Going to a 3-2-3 zone definitely allows you more players in the painted area. Dragons go inside to McGee. Nice find.
Another good shot, and the iron is just unkind.
Literally a lid on the basket for the Dragons here. Nice hands there. Great defense there by the Dragons. Again, active hands, the deflections. Those are the type of plays they're going to need if they want to get back into this ball game.
I think our friend Matt Merkin, I told you I'd like this guy from the get-go. I can give you reasons, but you know, I think he knows his 21-point lead is not safe.
As the Dragons go right inside, I agree with you. If they can continue to get plays like that, high percentage shots out of Dane Zimmer, can scrap their way back into this game, and that's what it's going to take. One play at a time.
Ben Bowl, no. Simon Sem playing with some energy we haven't seen this season. McGee.
Again, it's going to take some scrap, some grit.
That was some Simon Sem scrap.
Yeah, second chance opportunity for the Dragons as Simon Sem attacks, finds Zimmer inside yet again. Able to finish, but you like the unselfish play there by Sem. Again, another opportunity for the Dragons to put some points on the board and chip away at this 17-point lead.
Your first coach here, Mike Olson, told me, when they beat Minnesota Mars, we don't have the records, but we think that's the largest Dragon comeback. They were down by 21 at Minnesota Mars, January 2nd, 2000. Don't ask me why I remember that.
I was going to ask you why we were down 21 to Mars, but
you weren't down 21 to Mars. He played the same 5 guys. He said, Steve, when you have a comeback like that, what you do is you break everything down into 5-minute segments. You're not going to make it all up at once, but you break it, you chip away, you get it to 16, you get it to 10, and all of a sudden, you got a team that's on its heels.
Yeah, that was definitely Coach Olson's philosophy when we got down. What were you going to say?
Go ahead. Nope. It's 16 right now.
Dragons sticking with this 2-3 zone. Great help side defense there by Dane Zimmer. Got a double team here. Timeout Beavers.
There's the defense, and it's going to take defense to start with if the Dragons are going to get back in this game.
Dragon Swim School is proud to offer year-round swimming and diving lessons with the lowest student-to-instructor ratio around. Lessons are available for all levels, including parent-child sessions and preschool. Help your child learn to love the water in a safe and caring environment with us at Dragon Swim School. Visit msumdragons.com/swim for more information. That's msumdragons.com/swim.
If you're heading to Fargo Moorhead for any reason, stay at the Microtel Moorhead. The Microtel is a great location close to all the amenities you need to relax and recharge. Free Wi-Fi, great breakfast, and ask for MSUM rates for the best price possible at the Microtel in Moorhead. Thank you, Ray Kavalog and the good folks over at Microtel for your sponsorship today and this season. It's a 16-point game. What do you like so far that the Dragons have put out in the first 3 minutes and 32 seconds?
I like the energy. Obviously, we talk about interior defense, going to the 2-3 zone, packing it in a little more, a lot more deflections, and the energy level is just different. They're going low, getting some touches inside to Dane Zimmer, so it's fun to watch that. Obviously, Coach Mertens called the timeout for a reason, so we'll look to see adjustments made by the Beavers.
Well, he called a timeout because Cody was double teamed and there's 3 seconds on the shot clock. So if the Dragons are going to win this game, it's going to be by a narrow margin. I think you got to get a stop right here.
You got to. I agree with you 100% here.
Let's see what Matt Merkin drew up. A forced shot. And a foul on Cave, and that's his third.
Another solid defensive possession there by the Dragons. As you mentioned, 3 seconds on the clock. Obviously, the Dragons did an excellent job communicating and getting the stop there. Again, they have to capitalize early and often if they want to continue to chip their way back into this game.
Baumgartner. They still won't go from deep. The Dragons are 0 for 9 from downtown.
Good find.
Cave, no. Foul on Sem.
Interesting patience there by Dunphy, finding Cave inside.
Cave, a good free throw shooter at 80%.
Friendliest rims in the NSIC there.
Dragons can't get anything to fall, and then that goes.
And that's what's shocking. This is a home game and they're 0 for 9. But obviously you still got shooters, so you want to encourage them to take the open shots, as you mentioned. You can't pass up the open ones, but you definitely don't want to force them.
16 for Eli Cave. It's 49-31. There's 15:45 left to go. Jacob Benega, Gador Quepp, and this guy, Trevor Kaiser, who can light it up from long range. Benega coming off the screen.
Nice
inside
find.
to Zimmer.
Excellent find there by Benninger. Continue to find Zimmer. As they pick up full court, look at Benninger. Up and force the player bring it up. Gunville had to bring it up for the Beavers. Dragons sticking with this 2-3 zone.
Gunville.
Wow. Good shot there by Gunville.
Back up to 19. Jackson Gunville playing in his 9th game this season. Lorenzo McGee hits 52-35. 14:45 left to go. Cody.
That was good. Nice rebound there by Zimmer.
Here comes Jacob Benninger.
away with a double dribble there.
Benninga open for three.
Nice rebound there by McGee. Oh, good.
Gunville again.
Wow, he's found his stroke. Nice transition three there by Gunville, knocking down his second three-pointer of the half.
55-35. Gador Queft gonna try a three. Got it.
Nice answer there by Queft.
The first made three of the ball game stops an 0 for 10 slump. 55-38. Cave underneath. Ulrich got free.
Touch inside by Ulrich. A little high-low action, 5 points for Ulrich.
Cleft working on Cave.
Staying active.
Benninga just went up against the trees. Foul was on Ulrich, and I think we hit the media timeout. 13:04 left in the game. Minot State leading the Dragons by 19 as we stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
All right, Steve and Jared back in Moorhead. The winner of this game gets the 2-1 in the Northern Sun. The loser will fall. And then you look behind you, and you still got some good teams in St. Cloud, Northern State and Bemidji 0-2. Sioux Falls 0-2. Mankato ranked 17th in the country. Standings presented by Sodexo. If I'm not mistaken, Jacob Benninga is going to be at the free throw line to shoot 2.
That is correct.
Richards Transportation has been a proud supporter and hauler of the MSU Moorhead Dragons since 1986. Mark and Jay Richards have been committed to providing clean, courteous, and safe transportation. If you and your friends are looking to go on a trip, book them, 218-233-3404. Jacob Benninga hits a pair of free throws.
Yeah, Dragons continue to extend this pressure, hoping to change the pace and the feel of this game. Beavers are definitely comfortable executing their offense so far. Dragons back man-to-man.
Cody looked up and saw Jesse Berg. Sees him again.
Good defense there by Berg. Not able to. And then we talk about the mismatch job. You got Berg out here guarding on the perimeter, but the switch caused Benninga to be on Dwyer. Dwyer able to come away with that offensive rebound, and it came right into the hands of Dwyer. I would say that was a smart foul by Benninga. Obviously not giving up the 2 points inside.
Gunville wants another three. Gunville feeling it.
Rhythm three-pointer for Gunville. A little inside-outside action. Credit Dwyer for setting him up for success on that play.
Did you hear Gunville? I could hear him through the crowd and through the headphones yelling for that ball. Benninga from downtown.
We can know Benninga can get going from three as well. Have to find Gunville, as like you said, he is in rhythm right now.
Foul. They called a foul. They got Benninga again. Dwyer and Cody. Myron a rebound. Here comes Gabe Myron. Fouled by Cody. Oh, they got Cody Dwyer. Okay. I was wondering why Max Cody was so unhappy. He didn't think he fouled anybody. As Myron misses free throw number 1.
Shot there by Myron.
60-44, 11:35 left to go. Minot State took control of this game early. They really haven't looked back.
They have not, and they continue to just handle the pressure in this 5-out set. Dragons out of that 2-3 zone as we watch Cave go behind his back, drawing the foul off the bounce.
They got Gador Queth. So Eli Cave will head to the free throw line where he is 3 of 4. Matt Bus is a convenient, cost-effective way to get around town. For more information and to stay up to date on all future service changes, visit mattbus.com and follow Matt Bus on Facebook and Twitter. Eli Cave with one more free throw. There's a good look at the St. Paul, Minnesota native who makes 1 out of 2. It's 61-44. Bryce Ersfeld, Gavin Baumgartner, who had to go get 4 fresh Goodyear tires and some Sunoco fuel at the end of the first half. Ersfeld not in rhythm, but grabs the rebound. Bryce Ersfeld followed his shot.
Great job there by Ersfeld, anticipating the miss, drawing the foul. And another player for the Dragons that can get going from behind the arc. I mentioned early on in this broadcast, he got to his 1,000th point on the career.
McGee around a screen. Step back 3.
Tough.
Oh, they got 2.
Tough 2-pointer there by McGee.
Should have counted as 3. Should have counted as 3. It was deep. And he had a guy in his face. 61-46. This is the closest the Dragons have been this half. This is Max Cody. Ben Bowl, no. Cody, foul. Luke Schumer is saying Dane Zimmer is guilty of the foul.
Yeah, they got to credit Dwyer for that second chance, just tapping it to a teammate. Number of Dragons around that ball.
Here's Cody.
Got the mismatch inside. Dwyer with Ersfeld on him.
The man from down under with the up and under.
Tough, crafty finish there by Cody.
Just his 4th point of the afternoon. 10 minutes left to go. It's a 17-point game. Baumgartner.
Nice find inside. Help side inside by Cody.
Dunphy finishes.
Oh, finish there by Dunphy. Rare fast break points for either team. That's 7 on the afternoon for the Beavers.
McGee from deep.
With McGee going. Another long two.
That's what the man said. 65-48. Dwyer not interested in shooting. Cody couldn't hit. Here comes Baumgartner. Myron.
Nice job by the Dragons getting a transition bucket, and you look up. Dragons chipping away at this lead.
Yeah, it's 15. I think I was thinking about that. The magic number is probably 10. If you get to 10, let's talk. Right? This ball goes out of bounds, and we get the immediate timeout. 8:43 left to go. It's Minot State 65, the Dragons 50.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn and Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
Violation, and the clock, or they do stop it, but no, they didn't stop it. They got it back.
Yep.
It didn't draw iron. I thought they were going to stop the game.
It was hard to tell, but officials agree that it got iron, and Rosner with the big three, taking advantage.
Right, so 8 points for Alec Rosner when I thought they were going to stop it, and it turns into 3 more points for the Warriors. Williams inside, kicks it out to Thedford. Thedford underneath, hit the rim, tips it, misses, got his second opportunity, off of Thedford, turnover for the Mavericks.
Another self-inflicted turnover.
Chad Walthall's looking at the stats, says Tim Bergstrasser, and so's Jared Bledsoe. What do you see?
Again, Blaring, you look at the three-pointers. Minot State, 9 for 18, 50%. Dragons only 2 for 12. Got to continue to shoot those shots, as you mentioned, if they're open.
The lead is 15. Oh, wow. Gunville! The difference.
Man, he is on
Maybe not
fire,
the difference, but the guy that's keeping the Dragons at arm's length.
Erstville answers with a three. Dragons pick up full court.
His first three this afternoon. 68-53. I think Gabe Myron got a piece of that. This is Castle Rock, Colorado's Cameron Dunphy. Fouled by Myron. I like the Dragons fight, to be honest. 8 minutes left. Obviously, it's a very tall mountain to climb, but they could have packed this in and been down by 30. I think this Minot State team is good. I think they're really good.
I agree. The Dragons definitely have not given up, still showing some scrap, picking up full court. But, man, every time, as you mentioned, they've had a player, whether it's get a touch inside, a second chance opportunity, or a three by Gunville this second half. If they find Newburn inside as he muscles up.
A couple years ago, they had NSIC Player of the Year Tyler Rudolph. He used to sizzle the Dragons. I mean, the only 2 times Minot State has beaten the Dragons, Myron for 3, air ball, was when the Dragons went 7-22. Minot State also had a good team. Remember they had David Akibo?
Yeah,
that guy was built like Marlon Samuel on steroids. That guy was a brick wall and talented. They were good. I think this is the best Minot State team I've seen. Not even close. These guys are deeper. Rudolph was great, but these guys are just good. And Gunville coming off the bench.
Yeah. He's been exceptional this
4 for
afternoon.
5, yeah, 4 for 5 from long range. Newburn, this guy's good. Inside. That's all Gavin Baumgartner. Here come the Dragons. Down by 17 with 7:07 left. Ersfeld from the bench.
And if the Dragons want to get back into this game, a player like Ersfeld gets to cooking, they can do it.
The lead is 14.
But it's going to have to happen on this end. Again, you got to find Gunville. You got to have one and done opportunities for the Beavers. They're doing a solid job finding the hot hand.
Here he is, Gunville. Stopping and popping. No. Zimmer couldn't find it. Ersfeld could. Let's see how much Ersfeld's feeling it. Baumgartner, no.
Offensive rebound opportunity there.
Queth for three.
Oh, Queth with the three. And you got to credit Baumgartner with that second chance effort, finding his teammate in the corner for the three.
It's gotten a little more interesting here in Moorhead. The lead has shrunk to 11. We got an assist of the game coming up. It's presented by our friend David Eggers at State Farm. Max Cody. Oh, look at that in midair to Cave. Cody hasn't done much offensively, but he has found his teammates. If you're looking for a good neighbor agency in our community, call the Eggers Agency at 218-233-1334 or stop by the Eggers Agency in Moorhead.
Cody has 10 assists on
Yep.
the afternoon.
Yeah, he's got 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. He's been good, even though he hasn't exploded for 20 points. Here we go. This is the closest the Dragons have been since 8 minutes left in the first half. Dunphy.
Play there. Dunphy attacking the rim.
Baumgartner, high off the glass.
Nice control finish there by Baumgartner with the answer.
His first bucket this afternoon. He has 4. Back to 11. 5:44 left to go. Here's Cody. Newburn. Cave. Nope. Dragons can get it under double figures. Ersfeld.
Screen action there for Ersfeld.
Here goes Queth.
Tough control finish inside there by Queth.
14 for Queth. It's a 9-point game.
And the Dragons just continue to chip away at this lead.
Here goes Cave. Scoring.
Tough finish inside by Cave. Obviously, know he can knock down the long ball, but he continues to show he can create off the dribble.
Box out here. Go to box.
Foul on Dunphy. That's a 7th-team foul, correct? All right, Dragons will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 4:37 left to go. It's still Minot State leading the Dragons by 11. There's Grady Bresnahan wearing the Dragons, texting. I don't know what the ski goggles are next to him. Maybe he's getting ready for the snow tonight. Some other fans wondering if the Dragons can come back from this 11-point deficit. Fan cam presented by the Courtyard by Marriott. Jared, give me some stats, will you?
You want some stats, Steve? I got some stats for you. As we look here, Dragons do a little better job shooting close to 40% from the field, but again, Minot State just continues to shoot at a high clip, 56% from the field. Both teams doing a solid job. Not a ton of turnovers. Minot State has 6. Dragons only have 4 turnovers, so Dragons can continue going with Ersfeld at the line here, and as you mentioned, get this lead under double digits.
That was perfect. All I could say is that was sponsored by Sodexo. 4:37 left in the game. The Dragons have been playing comeback all afternoon long. Minot State led 2-0. The Dragons tied it at 2. And then it was a Minot State 8-0 run, and they have not looked back. Ersfeld makes a pair. Once again, it's 9.
Dragons picking up full court. You know, Myron is a quick, scrappy guard. Let's see, can he contain Cody?
Newbern will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So I know you've only seen a small sample of Minot State. You've seen them for almost 36 minutes.
Impressive. Obviously, like you see, they go as Max Cody goes. He's setting his teammate up for success. He knows where the shooters are, how to get a post touch. As you know, Dwyer, as you mentioned, in his 6th season, so he's, knows what to expect in the NSIC play. And then you go to your bench. Gunville knocking down 3, so very impressive. And we talk about Dunphy. I mean, was the player to watch. You saw him get a little backdoor action, throwing it through the rim. So.
And then you got a guy named Eli Cave with 19 points to round it out.
Exactly. So it'll be interesting to see, as you said, get a stop here. Second effort there by Queth.
Ersfeld short. There's our Shuck bus service camera angle from the corner. You like that?
I like that. Old school Live 95 angle there if you're a video game player.
I hate being old. What is a Live
95? It was a video game on Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. If you're an 80s baby and played video games, you definitely.
Yeah, I played Atari.
Okay.
And Coleco. Dane Zimmer to the free throw line for 2. Nope, for 1 and 1, he misses.
You even remember Double Dribble on Nintendo? No?
No.
Jeez, man.
I remember Pong. Right?
Yeah, that's in a museum somewhere.
Yeah. Cody.
Tough shot there by Cody.
I love what you said before. They go as this team goes. That guy's the leader. There's no doubt about it. And he just did what leaders do. That's knock down a shot under adversity as Ersfeld can't hit from deep. And it looks like Minot State just continues to grab more and more control of their fate this afternoon. 3:09 left to go.
Excellent point. You talk about a floor general. This young man is getting it done. 10 dimes, and maybe the most clutch shot we've seen this game.
How about the
possession?
How about the 4 threes from Gunville? Cody again.
Again, just an impressive afternoon for Max Cody.
They love him in northwestern North Dakota. 80-65, Minot State. McGee. He's going to say it was a pass.
And Zimmer in the right place, right time for that finish.
Timeout on the floor, 2.5 minutes left to go. It's still Minot State by 13.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread. Who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Okay.
Dragon fans with a totally free checking account. Gate City Bank is a slam dunk. You'll never pay an ATM fee anywhere when you use your Gate City Bank debit card. Gate City Bank. You can get a free MSU Moorhead Dragon card if you would like to show your team spirit. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it on commercials for many, many years. I'm an 80s baby. Well, actually, no. I was a college graduate in the 80s. High school and college graduate in the 80s. Speaking of 80s, it's 80 to 67. That's the year I was born, 67.
Okay.
Cody with the no look.
Great upside defense there by Quest. Dragons looking to run here. The clock dwindles. Close to under 2 minutes here. Iron attacking, able to finish. But an opportunity to get some points on the board with the clock stopped. Little rip through, 1-2, under control.
You see that? He's like, you know, I guarantee if you want to give, hey Gabe, you should have made that shot, shouldn't you? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's like the wide receiver that's got it on his fingertips, right?
Right.
Gabe just fouled out, I think. But how many of those have the Dragons missed today? You know, Dane put back. Ben Bowles going to check in.
Yeah, just some point-blank range.
Yeah.
Layups missed as you look there. A little over 38%, close to 39% for the Dragons on the evening, or the afternoon.
It's Newburn that just fouled out.
Okay.
Pardon me, Newburn, gone.
Again, we didn't mention him. He had 10 points, 8 boards, perfect from the free throw line. Another factor this afternoon, Newburn for the Beavers.
Looking for the right fit for college, or maybe looking to come back to your alma mater? Come to MSU Moorhead. Schedule an in-person tour, transfer visit, online visit, or group tour. mnstate.edu/visit. Myron made 1 of 2. Minot State's going to milk. We're under 2 minutes, 80 to 68. Cody. Dunphy, no. Here comes Benninga. From deep, no. Myron, the over-the-back foul. The Dragons were down 10 late against Mary on Thursday night. They got back to within 1, and then Mary made some free throws down the stretch and eventually won 80 to 79. There's Chad Walthall. What did he say at halftime? Just breathe, take a breath, right?
Yeah, just gain composure, poise. And again, you pointed it out, a word Coach Walthall likes is identity. Traditionally, the identity of the Dragons is on the defensive end.
Coach Camp presented by BSN Sports. His team's going to fall to 6-6. Didn't see that coming.
Makes 2 of us.
Now, he's also played a great schedule. I know you got your crown. Mayville's good, right?
Yeah, but they've played, as you mentioned, some ranked opponents in the country, not just in the region. So good test early for the Dragons.
Benninga finishes.
Nice touch there by Benninga.
1:20 left, the lead's 12.
Dragons extending this pressure, looking to trap. Minot handles the pressure. As you mentioned, looking to milk this clock.
Cave
1 minute remaining.
As we're under a minute. .52 seconds left as Jackson Gunville will come in. Bowl is going to have a seat. Max Cody inbounding off the back of Berg and rejected by Queth again. Fans can go nuts all they want, but that's just a headsy play.
Yeah, it's
by,
just
by
high
Cody.
IQ play.
Yeah.
Got both feet in. And as he steps in, gets another assist.
Gunville with 15, all from behind the arc, 85-70.
That's Cody pointing at the scoreboard. Queth. Oh, big time finish there. Jesse Berg, the throw down putback.
Gunville. Here's Dwyer with 25 seconds left. Cody. Gunville again.
Jeez, he is on fire. Wow.
Jackson Gunville makes it 88-72, putting an exclamation point on this Minot State victory. Kaiser with the left hand scores his first 2 points of the game, and that is going to do it. Minot State moves to 8-1. They beat the Dragons 88-74. Jared and I will wrap this up right after this. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon men's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
What?
At MatBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MatBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn and Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
More exciting way to
For over 100 years, we have been here to connect you, entertain you, inform you. Our world may change, but we are always here. Then, now, and tomorrow.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and there's more where this came from to the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
.88-74, Minot State beats the Dragons to move to 2-1. The Dragons fall to 6-6. They are now 1-2 in the NSIC. Let's take a look at some second half highlights. Eli Cave back to this guy named Jackson Gunville, who made 6 of 7 three-pointers. He was yipping and yelling for the ball. There's the guy from down under with a little up and under, Max Cody, who had 3 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Lorenzo McGee with one of his long deuces. That's a pretty pass inside to Cameron Dunphy. This is just a good, solid, all-around team. Kador Queth scores, asking for the foul, not going to get it. And Cody right there, maybe just continuing him, Cave, Gunville, just keeping the Dragons at arm's length. Our highlights were presented by Midco. Our game summary presented by Papa John's. Minot State shot 52% from 3. They out-rebounded the Dragons 36-32. Both teams. This was a clean game, Jared. Game summary presented by Papa John's. This is a clean game, though. Two good teams just going after one another, correct?
I agree. Minimal turnovers. Both teams under double digits for turnovers. But again, this Gunville was loaded tonight, just knocking down those threes. Cave got active. Fun team to watch.
All right, let's take a look at our play of the game. And it's presented by Herbert and Gerberts. Is this Max Cody again? Inside to Eli Cave, which would put Minot State up 44-26. That came at the end of the first half, and that was a good way for Minot State to go into the locker room. Our play of the game presented by Herbert and Gerberts, bold between the breads. Let's take a look at our player of the game presented by the Forum of Fargo Moorhead. And let's go back to that Cave guy. Eli Cave, a little running one-hander. Here he is again. Just going to the rack. Eli Cave is our player of the game presented by the Forum of Fargo Moorhead. The Forum Sports Department is committed to reporting all the latest sports news and information. Check them out online at inforum.com. Cave finished with 19 points on 7 of 9 shots and 1 of 2 from downtown. As far as our stat of the game, we mentioned Minot State moved to 2-1 here in the early stages of the NSIC season. Bridges us to the stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. The only other time Minot State was 2-1 after 3 conference games as a member of the NSIC, which is only 10 years, was after they celebrated a 78-65 win in Minot over the Dragons December 2nd, 2017. The victory moved Minot to 8-1, just like it did today. Stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. The Dragons will exit Stage East as they take on Bemidji State this coming Friday night at 5:30. The women play at 7:30. Minnesota Crookston next Saturday on the road. And then right before Christmas, Jared and I will have the Dragons against St. Cloud State and Minnesota Duluth. The upcoming schedule presented by Bell Bank. Speaking of caves, let's come back over to our little nest. Steve DeStatio, Jared Bledsoe. Let's first start with Minot State. In my opinion, this is the best Minot State team we've seen. Do you see a weakness with these guys?
Obviously, they shot it tremendously well. Great defensive pressure. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to build that momentum as you talk about them going 8-1 now.
Dragons 6-6. If you were to ask the Dragons, okay, after 12 games, you're going to be 6-6. Every one of them would say no. Where do they go back to the drawing board?
That's just it, the drawing board. We talk about identity. Obviously, it starts on the defensive end, getting stops, and you can't anticipate how you're going to shoot. Obviously, Dragons could not buy a bucket early on in that first half, so it'll be interesting to see how they adjust as well.
88-74, the Dragons fall to Minot State. That's going to do it here on the men's side. Again, just a reminder, we're going to turn this off. This is a webcast. We will turn it back on in about 15 minutes, and Jared and I will get you set up for the Dragons women against Minot State. Once again, your final score, Minot State 88, the Dragons 74.